Good morning, my dear students. Next, aves. The general characteristics of aves. These are warm-blooded animals with the ability to fly with the help of wings. An exoskeleton of feathers is found. The body is divided into head, neck, trunk, and tail. There are two pairs of limbs, four limbs modified into wings for flight, and the hind limbs with clawed digits for walking, running, perching, or digging. A delicate and light bony exoskeleton can be found. Bones have air spaces in them and thus are called pneumatic bones. There are no teeth in the mouth. The honey beak surrounds the mouth, which is used for various purposes. These have well developed voice, sense of hearing, and vision. Well developed lungs are present for respirations. The heart is completely four-chambered with two auricles and two ventricles. The cloaca is present for excretions. These excrete semi-solid urine and uric acid, and so they are called uricotelic. The sexual dimorphism is found. Fertilization is internal. These are oviparous. Oviparous means already you are studying. ஏற்கனவே சொல்லியிருக்கேன் egg laying animals. They lay eggs. The eggs contain yolk and covered with hard calcareous cell. They care for their young ones, which means parental care is present. For examples of these: pigeon, ostrich, kite, peafowl, peacock, sparrow, then fowl, crow, and parrot. Last, finally, owl. These are the examples of aves. Next, mammalia. Mammals give birth to young ones are called mammals groups. These are the most advanced animals. These are warm-blooded, both endothermic and hemothermic. The body is covered with hair. Skin contains oil and sweat glands. The body can be divided into head, neck, trunk, and tail. Two pairs of limbs, hind limbs and four limbs with 5 digits are found, which help the animal in walking, running, swimming, etc. Respiration takes place only by lungs. Heart is four-chambered, having two auricles and two ventricles. 7 cervical vertebrae are present in neck. The muscular diaphragm separates the trunk into the thorax and abdomen. An external ear called pinna is present. The sexes are separate and fertilization is internal. The parental care is highly developed. Mammals are viviparous. Examples: the female give birth to young ones, except duck-billed, that is the Talipus, P silent, Talipus and Echinida, which are the oviparous, அதாவது egg-laying animals. Kangaroo do not give birth to a well-developed young ones, so they carry young ones in the abdominal pouch or marsupium or broad pouch. Due to the presence of marsupium, they are called marsupials. The sexual dimorphism is observed. The milk secreting mammary gland is the characteristics of females through which they nourish their young ones. Examples: kangaroo, bat, rat, rabbit, cat, lion, tiger, leopard, dog, elephant, and whale, monkey, human, and chimpanzee. These are the examples of mammalia. Next, binomial nomenclature. The father of taxonomy, Carolus Linnaeus, proposed and established binomial nomenclature in 1753. The rules for binomial nomenclature: first, scientific name is made up of two words, generic name and specific name. The generic name is written first. The first letter alphabet is always written in capital. The specific name is written after the generic name. The first letter is small. The scientific names are written in italics when printed. Mangifera indica, or is underlined when written with hand. Example: Mangifera indica. It is the botanical name for mango. The name of the discoverer is appended to the scientific name is abbreviated form. Example: the scientific name of wheat is written as Triticum aestivum. the Carolus linnaeus, and rich, that is the and rich as Oryza sativa. Rice oda botanical name தான் Oryza sativa. As per the binomial system of nomenclature, the scientific name of an organism has two different parts. First part is the generic name, which designates the genus, and the other is the specific name, which designates the species. For example, Homo sapiens. For example, Homo sapiens is the scientific binomial name for human species, where the first name Homo is generic and the second name species sapiens is the specific name. All over the world, Homo sapiens refers to humans. Humans. It is known as binomial nomenclature as this system gives two names, that is generic and specific name. This system of nomenclature is accepted all over the world. It is governed by a set of rules started in the International Code of Nomenclature. Therefore, plants, animals and microorganisms are coded separately. For naming different organisms, the international code that deals with it is specifically different. For plants, it is the International Code of Potential Nomenclature. That is the potential nomenclature. For animals, it is the International Code for Zoological Nomenclature. For naming bacteria, there is the International Code of Bacteriological Nomenclature. The advantages of scientific names: these are universal, these are not changed with time. Each organism has a specific name. No two organisms share a scientific name. The relationship of the organisms can be found by the scientific names. So thank you students, that's all, this lesson over. Next class I will give the notes for this lesson. Last two lessons மட்டும் இருக்கும். Why do we fall ill, then one more lesson, last lesson natural resources. ரெண்டு லெசன் மட்டும் தான் இருக்குது. ஆல்ரெடி நம்ம இம்ப்ரூவ்மெண்ட் இன் ஃபுட் ரிசோர்ஸஸ் வந்து ஒரு லெசன் ஃபஸ்ட்டே எடுத்துட்டோம், ஆனால் அது டெலிட்டட் போர்ஷனில் வந்துருச்சு. அப்படி டைம் அதுக்கு இல்லாமல் இருந்தால் இதுக்குள்ளே நம்ம போர்ஷன்ஸ் கவர் பண்ணியிருக்கலாம், ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை, ரெண்டு லெசன் முடிச்சிடலாம். ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்.